watching some B-roll here from the next group. Do you want to introduce them real quick?
Hello. If you are just now joining us, my name is Mariana. I am the grants administrator here over at the St. Louis Community Foundation. I am here with Second-Hen'd and their lovely friend who you will get to see in just a moment. I was wondering if you could introduce your friend first and then each other. And I would like a quick fun fact about each of you, and preferably chicken related, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, so this is Blossom Poulet. Yes, she has a first and a last name. All my chickens do. It's a requirement if you're in my flock. She is an ex-commercial egg-laying hen. She was caged. She came from a facility where they were kept for their eggs, and then around the age of 1 to 2 years, they are disposed of because they hit their first molts. And so our organization, we go and we get as many as we can and we place them in loving homes. So I am Erica Camp. I am the founder of Second-Hen'd. And then this is...
I'm Rebecca Clark. I'm vice president of Second-Hen'd. I use she, her pronouns. And just a fun fact that you were asking with the chickens, I have 2 adopted girls myself. Well, I have 4, but the 2 I'm going to talk about, they both have a little genetic eye mutation from being in the cage systems early on in life. So they have little dinosaur eyes. So I decided to name them Ducky and Spike after my favorite Land Before Time characters.
I was just going to ask if that was Land Before Time. For those of you that are not of that generation, Land Before Time is an epic movie and series, and you just need to watch it. Anyways, continue. I'm very interested.
Yes, because a lot of people will see the chicken ducky and they're like, wait, this is a chicken. And I'm like, yeah, but she's dinosaur duckies.
They're related.
Exactly.
Obviously.
They are.
Obviously.
Yes.
And I guess my fun fact would be I make chakra bracelets for my chickens.
Can
and
you
they
please
each
zoom
have their
in
own
on,
bling.
you said chakra bracelets?
Yes.
Can you please?
Boom. There you go. And if you notice, so they each have a color that I associate with them.
Yeah.
Pink for her, because Blossom, I have a bubbles and a buttercup as well. And then
one
they get a
does.
bead for the first letter of their name to just, they're individuals now. And then the chakra bracelet is just to match me. So friendship bracelets too.
I adore that so much. You mentioned that you started Second-Hen'd. Can you tell me how old your organization is and what your greatest need is?
So we were hatched in 2016.
You were hatched?
That's
I
the idea.
am living for these puns.
Yes, we live for them too. So we were hatched in 2016. It took me about 2 years to find an egg producer that would work with us. And so we got our very first group in 2018. But so yeah, almost, let's see, about 9 years that we've been trying to do this in some capacity.
Congratulations on almost 10 years.
We are ready to be bigger, but our biggest holdup, I would say, is a plot of land. We need a plot of land so that we can build a permanent location that would allow us to have volunteers come in, be able to help us so much more than just like doing events and stuff, which is kind of what it's limited to now. But yeah, we could get so much more done. We could save more birds. We could keep them for longer.
Can you tell us
People
how
could
much
come
you
and learn.
need for that? What's your like dream
boy.
amount?
Oh boy. Let's just say if we found a cheap plot of land, let's just say $20,000.
$20,000. I know that seems like a lot of money.
That would get us started.
But $20,000 in the grand scheme of things to do the great work that you all do, that's just so impressive. We can do this. Like, please go donate to Second-Hen'd. Will you tell me a little bit what it's like for someone like Blossom and how they enter into Second-Hen'd and become part of the family and what that's like for them?
Sure. So usually what we do is we have a running adopter list. So year round we work hard to build that list up, and we do events to get our name out there so that people decide, I want some chickens. When they're ready, they contact us. We put them on the list. So once we get enough homes lined up, we work with the egg producer. Oh, that's going to happen. It happens.
It happens.
It's
It
chicken's
happens.
poop. She's nerves.
That's okay. It's just nerves.
But so
Little poop there?
Little poop.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. We roll with the
Sorry,
punches.
she's making chickens real. Okay.
She is, and she is walking us through the process. She feels comfortable and safe, and that's what we want.
Yes.
We
But
said we wanted to go viral, right? So
Right?
that's purpose.
But yes, don't be making bird flu jokes because people are going to be like, we don't want chickens now. No, but so once we get that list built up, to a certain number and we have enough homes, we would reach out to the egg producer, see when they have a batch getting ready to go out. And then whenever that kind of lines up, we start letting adopters know, hey, it's time, get ready for this. And then we kind of go from there. We get them prepared. We keep the birds for a little bit to let them like decompress and get used to this new life. And I mean, it could be a quick process. It could take a while. It just depends on how quickly we build up that list. The faster we build it up, the sooner we can get another batch. So if we keep building it up quickly, we can continue to keep getting batches of birds.
Can you tell me how many birds that you're able to rescue per year right now, and then what this plot of land will help you do, hopefully expand to?
So right now, it's been tricky with bird flu, and COVID also kind of did some damage. I'm just gonna put her here real quick.
That's okay. She just needs to chill.
Yes.
That's okay. We all need our moments. She is about to climb out, just so you know.
It's okay. It's better if she jumps from there than up here. But yeah, so sorry, what was the question again? Sorry, I got distracted.
You're so fine. Blossom is very cute and distracting,
I know,
and I am slightly distracted because she is about to go, and I hope we have a chicken cam.
I got it. How many? So COVID, bird flu kind of threw things off. So we used to be able to do about 2 batches a year, anywhere from 150 to 200 birds.
Wow.
Then we were able to only do about 1, and that's kind of still what we've been averaging. Again, anywhere from 100, I would say, to 200 birds at a time. That's what we can handle. If we had a plot of land in a permanent location, we could take potentially thousands.
Wow.
Like I said, and the egg producer would give us those birds.
Well,
so we could get them to more places. It would do a lot of good. And so far,
I'm getting chills. I'm so excited.
We've saved and rehomed, was it 1,065?
So over 1,000 chickens. I'm just going to give a little round of applause for that.
We want to be able to do more because these birds really are amazing, and more people need to understand that they do make good pets. Like, they're very therapeutic. And if you're going to have chickens, like, at least give some of these girls a chance. You'll literally be keeping them out of landfills.
Okay, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Really quick,
Gotta be
do
real
they
quick.
still produce eggs once you get them? Like, is this a good way that people, rather than going to farms that raise them from hatches, they could come to you all and like rescue a chicken and still get egg producing? Because I don't know if y'all have seen the price of eggs.
Yes. So these girls, yes, they do still lay eggs. So when the egg producer gets rid of them, it's usually when they're going through their first molt. So just like cats and dogs shed, chickens, they lose their feathers and regrow their feathers. So they will still lay for years after that. Like,
well,
we
all
have
the more reason to donate to
older
you
ones that
all,
do.
and all the more reason to help this organization get that plot of land. Blossom, thank you so much for joining us and giving us this lovely gift that's on the table. Hopefully Wendy will be able to come in and help us clean up a little bit.
Stuff. We came prepared.
They came prepared. Never mind. In which case, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for bringing Blossom with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
all right, guys. Just when I thought I've seen it all on live streams here. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back.